that would be my kids. I wake up every day just to see them happy, and that fills me up with joy, and I'm satisfied.
Cheer. Me going to practice with my cheermates and being around them, I'm very comfortable around them, and I feel like I could be myself.
I mean, I love going skiing. I love, being in the mountain air. I love the crisp, cold weather. I love, the sound of fresh snow when you're, cruising down the mountain. I think that makes me feel really alive.
So I think traveling it makes me feel filled with life. It makes me feel free. It makes me feel like there's not a care in the world.
Well, the answer to that question would be reading. I love reading and writing. I love writing. And drawing. I love to draw. I love creating art.
Probably be like basketball, because that's the main thing I love about and I cherish the most.
That's pretty easy. My nephew Joshua, he's gonna be 8, and I'll never forget the day he was born.
Something that brings excitement to my life is hanging out with friends, meeting new people, talking, socializing with everybody I see.
Teaching, I get to meet so many students. Every year there's different faces. I get to learn from my students, and then they also get to learn from me.
Playing sports. I absolutely love playing sports. Whether I'm out there coaching or whether I'm out there actually playing myself rugby, soccer, just absolutely love it.
Being around my friends, being around my family, knowing that they're having a good time with me is something that makes me feel good about myself, because I know that they're really into what is going on.
For me, that's any time I'm out in nature. So if I'm like snowboarding or swimming in the ocean, camping, walking through the forest, I just find it not only healing, but also extremely exhilarating as well.
Me being able to come to college and get an education, that really makes me excited.
My children when they're happy, which thankfully is most of the time. But laughter, like good, hearty laughter, and nature.
I really want to be good at singing. I already enjoy it. Sometimes I sing for the class, but I need to get better, and I'd like to maybe someday take classes because I never did.
I worked really hard to become a good football coach. I worked really hard to become a great photographer that's now run my own photography company.
I want to be really good at money managing. I think money managing is very important, especially when you're transitioning into becoming an adult, because that's when the real world hits and you got to start paying bills and saving your money.
So something I want to be really, really good at is writing. All of the students I've met over the years and other people I've gotten to interact with, we have a lot of stories to tell, and I'd really like to be able to share some of the stories that I've gotten to hear with a larger audience.
Something I really want to be good at is basketball. I want to play at the professional level. And another thing is my major, kinesiology. I want to be really good at that. So it'll open up more opportunities for me and everything.
Fair. I think that's a quality that I believe in being fair. Not necessarily meaning that, everyone gets what they want, but that they feel like a fair process was achieved through it. I would like to be fluent in my dad's native language, which is Swedish. He didn't speak Swedish growing up to my brother and me because my mom is not from Sweden, so I'd like to get better at practicing that.
Good at is doing other people's nails, because I really could do my own, but when it comes to other people, I'm like,
Writing is something that I need to improve my writing skills. I need to be a better writer. But I think with the art, that is something that I really want to excel at. I want to be a lot better than I already am.
Yeah, I've got to check and make sure my wife and I are spending the money where we should and we're not overspending, and that our savings account is earning the interest that we want, and credit score and all those boring numbers.
I want to be really good at being accountable for my actions and being at peace with myself, because if I'm able to do that, then I'm able to get through my day peacefully, gracefully, get everything done, not have no attitudes or none of that.
Every day I can practice my coaching and my photography to make sure I continue to be good at it. I'm constantly coaching football. I'm constantly learning new things about football. I'm constantly taking pictures every day to make sure my craft is up to par.
What I really need to do on a daily basis is I need to draw every day. I need to draw every day to become really good at what I want to do.
I think I need to make rational decisions when making purchases and thinking if I really need what I'm buying. And yeah.
Something I need to do every day to make sure that I'm good at that is to study my craft, use my resources, and don't limit myself. And I will be successful.
Ask people, hey, can I work on your nails? Or like, would you like me, to try it or something? And if they obviously say yes, I am so down to go and do it, and let my creativity, flow around and everything.
I feel like I just can't let little things get to me. Like, I get irritated super easily, so I have to work on that. Because if I continue to get irritated or let people irritate me or the things that's happening around me get to me, then I won't be where I want to be. And that is not an option at all. So, yeah.
I definitely need to stop using Google Translate when I'm on Instagram and looking at the accounts for my Swedish relatives. Same when I'm like writing letters to them or when they write me letters. I just need to be disciplined and translate it, spend time with that dictionary, things like that. I could probably also call my dad for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes every day and just kind of practice my conversational Swedish like that and work up from there.
Don't be complacent. Complacency breeds just laziness. So you want to make sure that you are never satisfied. I think playing sports kind of helped me with that growing up. You are constantly competitive in things, and that competitive nature makes you want to always be better than you were before. Whether that's a self goal or be better than the person next to you that you're probably competing against. Could be for a job, could be for anything. So that competitive spirit is kind of what keeps me going day to day. And I think that's one thing you got to constantly focus on, whether what you're doing, whether it's school, career, anything, relationships. You always got to get better. Can't stay the same.